You're lazy, and I'm going to be the first person to tell you. Hello, I'm Judi the Organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you why you can't get organized. So without further ado, let's get on to this video. So being a professional organizer, I see a lot. I come across so many different type of people with so many different backgrounds, ethnicities, cultures, ages. And one common thing that I see all the time is the reason why people, individuals, can't get organized is because of three things. So with that said, the first reason is because you haven't changed your habits. Just because you organize a room doesn't mean it's going to stay organized. There's something that needs to happen in order for it to stay organized, and that thing has to happen in you. I'm sure you guys have heard this before. In order for you to change something in your life, you need to change. It's not going to happen automatically. For example, if I want to come home to a dress bed, I then have to change my habits in the morning and dress my bed. Like, my bed won't be dressed if I don't change the habit of dressing it in the morning. If you don't change your old habits, then the new habits can't happen. And in reference to organizing, if you don't change those habits that's causing you to always consistently stay cluttered, then your home can never get organized. And most importantly, stay organized. The most important part, or the second most important part when it comes to organizing, is the maintenance part. Even if a professional organizer organizes your home, if you don't change your habits, your home will not stay organized. Thus, your home will revert back to a cluttered space, and you're either going to be calling them back again to reorganize it, or you're just going to have to live with it. So a really simple way to change your habits, especially when it comes to organizing, is to add a reminder to your phone. So maybe at the end of the week, you can remind yourself to put something back in its place. If you are an individual who is always busy and you just can't seem to fathom putting that item back the day you use it, then at least have a reminder that tells you to put it back at the end of the week, so that by the weekend, you're not having to deal with clutter. And of course, eventually it will become part of your daily routine where you wouldn't need the reminder to remind you, but the reminder does help create that new habit so that it becomes part of your daily routine. So the next reason why you just can't get organized is because you're lazy. I think it's important that we accept the truth that sometimes we're just lazy. I have lazy tendencies too, and when I realize that I'm being lazy, I then snap out of it. I'm like, okay, Judy, get up. Put the energy towards what you're trying to do. You can't complain if you're lazy. And I get it. We are busy. We are mothers. We are fathers. We have a family. We have busy schedules. We're professionals. We can't dedicate time to organizing. I get it. But if you are someone who wants an organized home, you can't be lazy, because guess what, guys? Once your home is organized, you are always going to be organizing your home. It is not a one-stop shop. You don't organize your space one time, set it, forget it, and you're done. No. This is a lifestyle. It's a routine that continuously happens. And because we go through so many life transitions within our lifespan, that organized space you once organized is not going to work in 2 years. Because now you share a closet with someone, or now someone has moved out, or now you have a baby and that room that used to be the guest room that was immaculately organized now has to be a nursery. So there's so many transitions that happen in our lives, but the moment that you decide to be lazy, those transitions, that change, that organized space that you long for just can't happen. So the third reason why you can't get organized is because you're just not ready. You're not ready. I understand we come across organized spaces on Instagram, on TikTok, on Pinterest, on YouTube. And because we're bombarded by all these organized spaces, we think that we just need to get organized because it's going to bring beauty into our homes. And even though it will, you still have to be ready for it. If you're not ready to get organized, your space cannot stay organized. When I see that people reach out to me, I see that they're aware that they need to get organized. So once they reach out to me, that's the second step to getting organized. But a lot of times when I do organize their space, for some, they do revert back to their old habits. Therefore, they call me back to reorganize their space because the first time they got organized, they just weren't ready. You have to be mentally ready to get organized in order for your space to stay organized. Just because you saw an after photo doesn't mean that now you're all of a sudden ready. No, you have to mentally prepare yourself because guess what? An organized space isn't just a pretty picture. It's a lifestyle. It's something that, again, needs to continuously be worked on in order for it to be maintained. So how you find out you're ready is 1, as we mentioned before, you need to change your habits. 2, you can't be lazy. And 3, you need to understand that taking on this journey is a lifestyle. It's something that you will continuously be doing every single day. Because once you take something out of its place and you don't put it back, and you do the same thing for the next thing and the next item and the next 12, 15, 30 items, now you're stuck with clutter that becomes exhausting and overwhelming to tackle. And now your home starts to show clutter. And for a lot of us, once we're overwhelmed, once we're exhausted, the last thing we want to do is organize. When you're ready to organize, you're going to know because you're going to adopt the 2 things that I mentioned earlier, and you're going to start to understand that it's a mental change more so than a physical. Because once your mental has changed, once you understand what it takes to get an organized space, then it's going to stay that way. Therefore, the physical can change. So hopefully this video sparked something in your mindset to help you understand why you just can't get organized. It may mean that you need to drop those old habits for new habits. It may mean that you need to get off that couch and get up and put the energy towards organizing your home. And it may also mean that if you are ready to get organized, there's things you have to do in order to prepare yourself for the change that's going to happen. So whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below which of the 3 reasons I mentioned in this video is your reason. Be honest. I want to read it. I want to respond. Please let me know. So as always, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.